Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have November training, which is going to be just like September training. It's going to be at the park. As you can see, I'm not at the park right now because unfortunately my intro I filmed there it had bad sound quality because of the wind, so I'm filming it again on November 30th. But we're going to start back on November 1st after this intro. This month is the same as last time. We're going to be doing challenges such as the 8 pull-up, 7 chin-up, all that stuff, as well as just other challenges, new ones I'm going to add. I'm going to do it most days of the month, so I'll put the dates on each one and we'll see how it goes. Today's challenge and the next couple of challenges are going to be working up towards improving my performance on that tough one, the 8 pull-up thing I said. And today is going to be a pull-up, just one pull-up, but it's going to be an extra slow pull-up. So I can speed up my camera by 16 times. So I'm going to try to do this at 1/16 of the speed of a regular pull-up. So when I speed it up, it looks normal. So I'll show you this, and I'll show how it looks sped up, and we'll see if we achieved a good looking pull-up sped up. So let's get started. I'm gonna start walking slowly here, guys, so we can get ready. Just kidding. But now, once I get to the bar, I'm gonna go slow. So I gotta be really slow on the way up, probably like 10 seconds of pull-up. Okay, I have no idea, that felt slow, but 16 is a big number. I mean, in this context, so it's I'm not sure how 16 will look. If this is bad, guys, I'll come back tomorrow and do it again. I forgot to say, the next one is I have to do the same thing with the chin up, which should be a bit easier actually. Alright, that is it for that challenge. Should I do another one today? That felt kind of easy. What else could I do? I'm trying to think of something different than just with the bar. Alright, I'm gonna cut and see what I can do. Alright guys, next up, this shouldn't really be challenging, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start with my hands here, my feet here. I'm gonna jump up, grab this, go back down. I'm gonna try to do as many as possible. It's kind of like a squat in a way, like an explosive movement upward. All right. All right, guys, I think that was 21. I just wanted to ensure that we got 20, but I think it was one extra. All right, guys, welcome back to Business with Brian. Today we're gonna talk about doing your taxes. No, just kidding. I went to like a Halloween event and I was dressed up as a business person, and I decided on the way home, just like just because I drove past the park, I was like, I'm gonna stop here and do a challenge. It's been a few days since I've done a challenge just because this park has been so busy the past couple of days. So I figured I'd do one here and kind of mix it up at night. Today's challenge is gonna be a deconstructed version of the 8 pull-up, 7 chin-up thing. I'm gonna do each segment in a different interval with a short break in between. I'm gonna add 2 reps though, so it kind of evens out. So more reps, but they're gonna be separated a bit with a short interval. So it's gonna be a good way to kind of work my way up to the actual challenge. I hope this goes well. I hope it can be seen on camera. All right, guys, I'm back at the park. It's a new day. It's been a couple days again since I've been here, just because my schedule hasn't worked out very well. But I'm gonna try to start a streak going for the next few days. As long as this hurricane doesn't hit us, then I might not. But hopefully I can get a few days in. We have a good start today though, because I'm the only one here right now, which makes things a bit smoother, I think. So that's a good way to start. Today's a bit different. It's gonna be more like stunts rather than like pull-ups. It's gonna be like kind of balancing, walking on bars, doing handstands, stuff like that. Kind of a bit scarier, but less like strength required. So I'm kind of looking forward to changing it up. And this is the kind of thing I might include in my A&W submission video. I might steal it from this video and put it in there if I end up applying. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, and I will see you there. All right, guys, I just remembered that since this morning, things are gonna be more slippery than I anticipated. So that kind of sucks for this bar stuff. But we're gonna start here. This isn't too much of a stunt, but it's kind of just like a warm-up. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna prop up. I'm gonna try to do like, do this. Well, I can't even demonstrate one, so that's not a good sign. But first of all, this stuff is like a slide because it's kind of sloped and it has water on it. So this is a, oh boy, this. I'm less enthused now already. It's tough. These are so close together. This is a tougher move than it looks like, guys. I think if you tried it, it would. I know it seems quite easy, but I think it's tough. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. My knees kind of get in the way. Let me try to. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a break from that. I'm gonna try to come back to that. Alright, guys, next up I'm gonna try to do a handstand supported by this little post. If you're thinking that's narrow to do a handstand on, you're right, but that's the challenge. So let's see. That's scary. This is very scary. Alright. Okay, so I think that pull-up bar, like this part came into play. I wasn't expecting that, but it kind of makes sense because I can reach up easily like this, so I guess my legs would reach that. I was considering maybe I'll do a whole handstand on this, but I think that'd be too tough. But I'm still gonna try to get one just on the post. I think I could improve on that. That went better than I expected, actually. Center myself, which I'm horrible at. I'm gonna try to center myself with the pole. Let me tuck my shirt in. I should get some shots with my shirt tucked in because I don't even know if the other ones are appropriate. Now I'm gonna try to do the handstand, but I'm gonna try to go here and then cross this bar because I can obviously reach it, so I might as well try to cross it. Handstand walk. I rebounded a bit there. Okay. Got something there, got some kind of progression along the bar. Whoa, I was kind of crossing that without even sometimes my feet weren't even on the bar. They were just like, I was just propped up in a real handstand, which is kind of weird. I think my hands are a bit too, I think I want to move them a bit closer to the camera, my hands, so that my feet can be, so then I'm kind of leaning more on the bar. Right now I'm more vertical. So maybe if I start my handstand back here a bit, let's see what happens here. Well, the key word is starting the handstand, which I didn't do there. Alright. Okay, come on now. Also, I need to wash my hands before I go to class. This is horrible. This used to be all mulch, but I think since the hurricane, it's like there's only some mulch on the sides. Most of this is just dirt now. I didn't realize that till now. Guys, one more attempt at this, then we're gonna switch gears again, because I don't know, at least I got the handstand. I got my original goal. I thought I could do the handstand walk once I got that easy. Well, that's that. Alright, ugly way to end that. Alright guys, next up we're gonna do like a simple like jump and grab the bar to see how far I can jump from. So first I'm gonna lie down on the ground. I'm 5'11" to 6 feet on a good day. So let's see if how do I do this? Wait a second, I'm trying to figure this out. So I'll put my feet here. I'm gonna make a new unit of measurement. Alright, so from right here, where my hair was at, I'm gonna jump from. This doesn't look bad. Guys, I didn't realize that thing tipped, and I also got dirt in my eyes and stuff, because I forgot I had dirt on my hands. Alright, cool. I have to watch out for this thing though, because it's like right behind the bar. I'm gonna move it back another foot. We're gonna measure the foot by saying this is a foot. My foot is a foot. You know what, let's do half a foot. Alright. This is gonna be hard though. But let's do the full foot. That's about 7 feet. Yeah, that seems to add up. I mean, I can jump farther than this, guys, but we're on like, you know, but one is grabbing a bar, and two, like, there's nowhere to jump off of. I'm just jumping off of like uneven mulch, so I could probably add another like foot in reality. Let's try another like couple of inches. Plus I'm staying behind the mulch chip, so I guess I can add another few inches for that. Yeah. I cheated that a little bit. I got my hands on there first, but then I got scared when I touched the ground. I made it, but I scraped the ground. I didn't really rely on the ground, but I did scrape it. So if I was on A&W, that wouldn't count. Let's do it again. I can do this. No, I keep scraping like a piece of mulch on the ground. All right, there we go. And I also grabbed a higher part of the bar too. I don't know why. All right, guys, this next part shouldn't be too hard, but I'm just gonna slide down this like a stair rail kind of. It's kind of slippery though, so we'll see what happens. All right, that's very slow, guys. All right, guys, so unfortunately they started cutting the grass around there as I was doing that sliding on the rail challenge, so I have to discontinue this for today, but I'll come back to it tomorrow or the day after, and it'll be like part 2 of the stunts. So I'll finish all this stuff and then we will get on track for the pull-up stuff. Alright guys, as you can see by the date I put, this is a lot later than I expected because I had to go home for the storm. I didn't have time to film in advance. So it's like a week later now from the last stunts I did. But we're still going to finish the stunts today and then move on to the pull-ups and that type of stuff after that. But first we're going to leave where I left off. The very important and exciting sliding down this rail. So let's start it. Alright, see, there we go. Last time I was wearing the bad pants, but today I'm wearing pants that are gonna slide a lot better. So we'll move on to the next challenge now. Alright, now we're gonna try to do the dip and clap thing again. It's not wet today, which helps. Now my legs get in the way. Shoot. Okay. That was close. I got one. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna walk across those 2 bars, climb up to the top, walk across those 2, and then jump down and be done. I'm kind of worried to be up here, especially when my phone's all the way over here, but I'm just gonna try to keep my balance and see what happens. I'm kind of scared of this challenge. This might be a stupid idea. If the bar tips like this. Alright guys, that was like, I did it, but I wasn't really standing up. I was kind of afraid to stand up. So I'm going to give it one more shot, a bit more of a genuine attempt. And then if I don't get it here, I'm going to give up. So I don't risk getting hurt on this. Because these bars both tip and it's scary that if they were stable, I could at least trust them. But I can't even trust them to stay up. So it's not only my balance, but it's just the fact that the bars can move unpredictably. So yeah. As lame as it could be, and I'm still risking getting injured here, guys. This is why I shouldn't do stunts. All right, you know what? I moved forward. I got past it. I'm gonna count that. Not perfect, but we'll take it. All right, guys. Next up, we have a new one I just found out about. It's this bike rack. I'm gonna walk across here to there and cross the whole beam and see. Okay, let me try to switch it up and start with my left leg because that's less natural to me, so it's good to get both ways. All right, that wasn't too bad. Most of those bike racks are more wobbly than that. That one was very strong and it was a bit like wider than most, so it wasn't as hard to cross, and it's pretty low to the ground, so there wasn't much risk. All right, guys, we're currently at unprecedented times right now. It is November 25th, I think, and I've only done 4 days of training at the park, which is mainly due to the fact that I've been home a lot due to the hurricane and Thanksgiving and all that. And also because the days I've been up there, I had lots of stuff like the competition and practice and all this other stuff. So, plus just me being lazy some days. So I haven't had many days of training, and I figured I need to get some more in before the month ends. So even though we're on Thanksgiving break, I'm gonna come to this park anyway and do some challenges here. It's a different park. It's the one I went to last summer for the Monkey Bar Lachey thing. So we're gonna get some different obstacles in. So I think this will actually work out well to get mix it up because I'm kind of running out of ideas at the other park. So yeah, let's see what happens and how it goes. All right, guys, we're gonna start out with a dead hang, a simple dead hang, because this is like the main grip strength exercise. Then we'll be doing more like jumps and stuff. We're building up our grip strength for the pull-up challenge. Put some chalk on my hands. Let's see how long I can hang. Just max out. All right, guys. So I want to talk about my American Ninja Warrior 15, which is the next season. I'm gonna try to apply for ANW 15. I'm trying to edit the clips right now, so let me know if you have any ideas for obstacles to use in the video or angles to use or anything that will help make me get on the show. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comment section. Oh man, all right, let's see what we're at. All right, that's not that good. All right, guys, you recently saw me 5 years ago. I looked really small. Now I'm gonna look even smaller because I have to film from a really far back angle to get this clip. I did this in the ANW submission video. I'm gonna jump from the sidewalk to the balance beam like a standing broad jump like that, like both at the same time. The only difference is that this time the bar tips, not on purpose, but just because the bar is like broken. I guess it's the metal broke or something. So it's gonna be a bit more sketchy, but I'm gonna try to do it anyway. And then I have to cross the 3 balance beams and be done. I made that, but let's try to stick the landing because I made it through, but I didn't ever really land. I just kept running, so let's try to land it on the beam like I did in my submission video. Alright guys, that was not too bad. Alright guys, the pavilions are empty, and that's the way it's gonna have to be for this challenge because the next one is gonna be a bit weird looking. Just weird looking though, not actually weird. So we're gonna have this hole back here. I'm gonna have to rotate around at 10 times. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know how it'll go. These steps are here, but I'm not gonna use them at all. All right. I don't want to slide down the pole though. It's kind of fun. I've done this on like a train car before. It's kind of fun. It might be harder without the movement. But my shoes are slippery. Come on, dude. This shouldn't be. I feel like I can do this, but after a few rotations, I slip down. Heck, is this? My shoes aren't wet. Is the pole just really slippery? Oh, come on. This isn't like the most important challenge in the world, but I want to get it. Alright. Hopefully YouTube bots don't come on this channel and see this challenge. I don't know. I need to make sure I'm counting these correctly too, because it's hard to tell. Alright guys, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work today. But yeah. Sure. I guess I'll do another dead hang to make up for it. Alright guys, I don't know about that one. It might have been a bit better, but I'm not sure. But we'll take it for now. Alright guys, we're back at the park. As you can see, it's a bit later than expected once again. And that's because every time I come during the day, it's packed. And actually, it's still packed right now. We have like 3 volleyball games going on behind me. But I have to do this now because I'm running out of time. So we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to do a start with 7 chin-ups, then do 6 side switches, then do 5 legs to bar, then do 4 turnarounds, then 3 leg raises, 2 chin-ups and a pull-up. And then we'll add the 8 pull-ups next time. I just did a workout today, so my arms are really dead. But yeah, we're gonna start with there and then maybe add a couple more exercises if we have time and if the crowd's good, so we'll see what happens. Alright guys, next up I'm gonna hold the dip in like the down position, so I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm gonna go up and then I'm just gonna hold it in the down position as long as possible. Very crooked, very diagonal. Alright right, guys, I'm gonna be honest. It's very frustrating when I do a challenge and I make it easier like I did today, and I still fail it, because it means that I'm not that close to like making the actual version at all. So it's frustrating, and I thought I would be doing better, but I'm back exactly where I was in September, which, I mean, I'm not declining, which I kind of appreciate, because I feel like I always feel like I'm declining, so at least I didn't decline. But it's still frustrating. By the way, this lighting makes it look like it, but I'm not crying. It's just the lighting and my face being shiny. So yeah, I'll come back the next few days. I'm frustrated. I'm not happy about this, but we'll come back and keep trying to do it. If not, we'll call it a loss for the month, but hopefully I can make it in the last few days. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, the nighttime video last time actually turned out very well, so we're filming again at the same time, and there's no one here, so it's perfect. I got one more chin up. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm gonna take like a minute and then do 9 pull-ups, which will be the rest that I didn't get to, because the final pull-up and then the first 8 that I didn't do. Fast forward. Alright guys, that's it. We're gonna call it for the day because I have to get out here and do other stuff, but that was okay. Alright guys, it's the last day of the month. I'm gonna take a Hail Mary on this, and I'm not gonna do the full 8, but I'm gonna start with 7 chin-ups and all that, just because I know I can't do 8 right now. So at least try to get the 7 for the first time ever. I hope you can hear over the golf cart over there. Alright, one more chin-up. Oh, shoot. Come on. Well, guys, we're gonna have to call it a loss for the month. It really sucks because I want to do this challenge, at least get 7 out of, the 7, because I didn't even get that, man. But it's okay. Well, we're still improving over the last time, and we'll come back soon and get 8. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.